If you own a pair of AirPods, you know how amazing these things are. They're super easy to connect. They connect across all your other Apple devices automatically. And they also have built-in Bluetooth, which means you could easily pair these on a non-iPhone or Apple device. So these are fully compatible to be used on an Android phone, a Windows computer, and etc. But in today's video, if you own one of these AirPods and you want to take advantage of active noise cancellation or transparency mode, if your device has it, you totally can. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the gaming consoles. You can actually connect these two and have some gaming headset capabilities on that console. Let's go ahead and get started. So starting off with the PS5, and although it does technically have some type of built-in Bluetooth, the frequency just isn't right, which is why the Sony Bluetooth headset requires a dongle to get the right frequency, so you're not like off by a few seconds when you're playing multiplayer games, which is why it's recommended to use a third-party Bluetooth USB adapter like this. I'll have this one linked in the middle description down below, but this is what is required to actually successfully pair AirPods to the console itself. So by having this plugged in, your next step is to put your AirPods in pairing mode by simply just opening up the lid like so, and just tap and hold until the LED light begins flashing white. As soon as it begins flashing white, you got to go on the device, the Bluetooth adapter itself, and try to put it also in pair mode. And as soon as the two communicate, you should receive LED feedback. And once it's plugged in and connected, just put on your AirPods and you should be able to hear the audio of your PlayStation 5. Now, the only con to this is the microphone does not work. So you're only able to listen to audio. But that's where this next step comes into play if you need a microphone. So if you need to use it on the PlayStation 5, what you got to do next is just go into the settings and go into sound. And here where it says mic output or input, select PlayStation controller. And now you should still technically be able to hear the audio from the PlayStation, but it'll be utilizing the microphone that your PlayStation 5 controller has. But if you like to increase the audio quality of the microphone, you can always plug in like this third-party adapter. I'll have a link in the video description down below, which should amplify the microphone quality. You can also use other microphones that connect using this port, but this is a clever walk around how you can actually have a wireless AirPods to work with your PlayStation 5 while still be able to communicate with your teammates in case you don't have a gaming headset. Or a couple ways that this method saved me is when my gaming headset is acting weird or just not working, so I use this as a second resort. But another thing you could actually do is on your iPad or iPhone, if you actually use the PlayStation streaming capabilities like the PlayStation Remote Play, if you have this all set up, make sure your AirPods are paired to your Apple device first. Put them on, make sure it's connected, launch the app, and you should be able to also hear audio sound with the AirPods instead of having to buy the dongle. So that's another method. Now, depending on the device, the microphone does work. You just have to allow it and give it permission. So if you just go into the settings, quickly hop back into the sound section, and then where you could locate the mic input, tap on the screen one more time to bring up this UI, and on the bottom corner right here, tap on the microphone and tap OK and allow it and give it permission, and then you'll notice that the microphone on the AirPods are indeed working. And there we go. That's how you communicate with your teammates. Aside from that, that's the method that works best for me when it comes to the PlayStation 5. Moving along to the Xbox. So when it comes to the Xbox Series X and the S, this adapter does not work. What is possibly required is an adapter for the Xbox controller itself, one of these devices. Unfortunately, I don't have one on hand, but the entire concept is extremely similar than the PlayStation 5 one with this Bluetooth adapter. Just with this one for the Xbox, even though it's a little more pricey, it's actually worth it because it can actually use the actual microphone of the AirPods, according to the comment section and the reviews of this product. So it's a little expensive, but if you really want true wireless and conveniently be able to use the AirPods that you use for daily use for gaming, you can totally do so with this adapter. But aside from that, the next method is the method I personally prefer using due to the fact it's just more convenient. It's just convenient for me, basically. And that is the Xbox Remote Play. So once you have this set up and you have a solid network connection, which you could easily do so by going on your main Xbox, just go into your Xbox system settings and go where it says devices and connection and look for remote features. In here, this is where you actually want to go ahead and check mark it if it's not. Mine's already check marked, but the setup procedure basically will do everything automatically And as soon as you get this page and you have a majority of check marks, that means you're good to go and you have a good connection to test this out. And now once you do that on your iPhone or iPad, just go on, download the Xbox app, and on the top corner right here, just tap on Remote Play on this device, let it synchronize by hitting continue. And now, once you have your AirPods paired to that Apple device, you will notice that both audio and the microphone are both fully working. Even the Discord section will also work and be compatible with this method as well. Just to enable the microphone, you are required to actually give it permission. So once more, get this Xbox button to pop up, tap Xbox, and then unmute. That's it. Now, moving along to the Nintendo Switch side. So recently, a year ago, we received an update for the Nintendo Switch where we could actually now utilize the built-in Bluetooth to connect any wireless Bluetooth headphones to the device. This also includes AirPods, which I've done a lot of times. All you gotta do is simply go into your Nintendo Switch settings and just scroll down where you see Bluetooth/audio, and then just pair device, put your AirPods in pairing mode, wait a couple of seconds, it should be automatically connected. Now, unfortunately, the microphone does not work, so you are required to use a third-party wireless earbud if you really want the wireless compatibility. It's kind of expensive, but these Turtle Beaches, they actually work. Stay tuned for a future review on these, but yeah, just unfortunately. So as a quick recap, there's no way to bypass the microphone to be used on the Nintendo Switch on the AirPods. So that's how you could actually pair AirPods to gaming consoles. And some of my personal workarounds, how I'm able to get some of these things to work, including the microphone. Now, if you actually own AirPod Max as a fine example, to put these into pair mode, it's slightly different, but here it is. The way you put these into pair mode is by simply holding down on the mode button and just look down the little LED indicator and just keep holding it until it begins flashing like the other AirPods. And now it's in pair mode. And whenever you connect, AirPods actually support active noise cancellation and transparency mode. You may notice, since it's connected to a non-Apple device, you still have those modes if you actually select the mode button. So with the AirPods, just hold on the little stem. And with the AirPod Max, you just tap the mode button and you're able to toggle between those modes. And then as a quick tip, if you're using the Xbox app to play with AirPods, if you like to quickly mute the app, you can just tap the three dots right here on the very corner. And here's where you can actually quickly mute your microphone instead of having to remove your AirPods. Now, another tip I also have is, in case you don't have the adapter, you just want to stream audio. If you have a smart TV, the majority of smart TVs actually have built-in Bluetooth, and which will actually allow you to actually pair any wireless headset to their television. So just look for your TV settings, see if you can locate Bluetooth. If you can, go in pairing mode, put your AirPods in pairing mode, and bada bing, bada boom. They're both communicating, and you can wirelessly stream audio to your AirPods while you game. Just microphone quality or microphone relies on an external source, unfortunately. Other than that, there you guys have it. Link to everything shown in the video will, of course, be linked in the video description down below, including that mod mic I recently featured. And if you have a better method of your own and you wish to share it with everybody, feel free to comment down below. If it's interesting or good enough, gets a lot of likes, I'll make sure to pin you in the top portion of the comment section so everybody else can also know about this amazing method you have suggested. So keep an eye on the comment section in case there's something more. Aside from that, I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching. If you wish to watch more, there's these two videos. One, I cover a bunch of my favorite accessories on the AirPods in case you're curious what I have on my AirPods 3. And the other one, tips and tricks guide video to allow you to get additional usage out of these AirPods. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.